Right, so beneath my altar, and I'm not suggesting that you need to have this all in one place. It's very convenient for me to have it like this. And like I said, I just repurposed this free thing I found. I think it's a TV unit, an old TV unit. And so under here is where I keep a bunch of my sacred objects, my altar objects. And I wanted to show you a bit of the system I use because it's taking me a little bit of time to figure it out. So what I have is I have these little baskets, and each of these baskets are for different things. So this one holds my resins and my copals, and this is a bunch of my witchy candles because I like having candles of different colors depending on the work that I'm doing. And then in here, I've got a few tools. This is one of my fans for clearing off energy, which we'll show you as tools in a bit. And what's important about this area is I like to think that objects can be awake or they can be sleeping. And some of the issues I find is sometimes people have powerful objects that they haven't put to sleep. And so energetically they're not being tended to. And that can actually create this very strange stagnancy on an energetic level in your home. If you have powerful objects that are collecting dust that are not being used. And that doesn't mean that I'm encouraging you to use every single magical object you have, but to know when it's time to put it away and to put it to rest. So I personally have this little box that's for really tiny objects that I want to put to sleep that have significant meaning to me. So by themselves, they could create a lot of clutter, but in this little box, they kind of have a little resting place. You know, so there's certain crystals. It's really nice to have a box that if some of your crystals don't want to be activated, that they can be resting in. So I put crystals, a little bit of fur, some birch bark. It all seems quite random, but to me it has meaning. And then just making sure that you have different homes for different objects. So here, this box specifically is for really powerful tools that I've had since I was a girl that have a really important significance to me. So it's almost like a ritualistic memory box. Like my wisdom tooth. And so I like to keep those together in this box. Maybe you might need a bigger box or something smaller. And then I just put them right back in when I'm done. I'm going to show you another technique around working and putting to sleep larger objects. All right, so this is a very powerful object. This is a bear skull that was gifted to me. And especially with holding on to medicine tools that have been alive, so that can be with wings, with skulls, with bones. It's really important to honor the spirit in the object because they also might have their own decisions on if they want to be doing the work that you're doing with them or not. And I'll get into a different teaching about that later. But for now, what I wanted to show you while we're in this putting objects to sleep is, thanking the object for being of service and for holding space for the bear medicine all these months as I had it on my main altar in my living room. And I'm going to find a cloth. So I'm going to use this cloth because it makes me think of the nighttime sky. And I'm just going to find the center of it. I might fold it because it's a sari, so it's pretty long. And I'm just going to put the bear head, let's see if I can pull you guys down here, inside the center here, okay? There he is. And then just fold the fabric, tucking them in. One direction, the other direction. And welcoming that spirit to go to bed. That it's been amazing being of service, that this object's been so supportive, but that it's welcome to rest. And there you go. It's all ready to go.